Joseph Kenrick, welcome again to Australia in Space TV and here at IAC Milan 2024.
Oh, thanks. I always love talking to you.
Oh, thank you very much. And also love talking about your rover, your lunar rover, the ELO₂, EPE and Lunar Outpost, Oceania Consortium. I've just been reading that on top of it. I didn't know it was even there. Tell us all about it. How's it all going and how proud are you of having it on show here in Milan?
Well, I guess working backwards, extremely proud. It's always awesome, on an international stage to show what Australia can do. So we got two of our prototypes here for the Australian Space Agency's Trailblazer program. So this is the ELO₂ prototype of what could be Australia's first lunar rover. So ELO₂ is a consortium of 21 different organizations. You listed the co-leads there, EPE and Lunar Outpost Oceania.
Well, it's great to have be in person too. Last time was a virtual session as well. I think the other thing is it's a larger story here. Lunar Outpost has got the contract for the vehicle, the lunar vehicle. Buggy?
Lunar terrain vehicle.
Terrain vehicle, I knew it there, thank you. What's the relationship between the two? Or is there any crossover of technology? Obviously, capability, the skill set there is.
Absolutely, and kind of across the board there. So we have 4 contracted rover missions, the first one launching at the end of this year. So the data that we're going to collect from those missions and the skill sets, as you mentioned, that we develop from building, testing, and then now soon operating those rovers on the moon are really baked into how we are approaching the lunar terrain vehicle contract and design, leveraging the heritage where we can. Some of the systems scale well for these larger systems. The power architectures and comms architecture, software architecture, we're able to sort of leverage the heritage from those first couple missions. So a lot of the same engineers have been working on both. The U.S. team now based in Colorado is really the prime of our team for the lunar terrain vehicle phase 1 contract.
Even through the testing process of the equipment and the like, I take it, the learning outcomes from the testing here you can apply to. There is that information sharing capability for you?
Yeah, really the best part about our strategy with our global offices is the knowledge sharing that happens between each, and it happens both ways, right? Australia comes to the table with expertise and resources and mining and really rugged environment robotics. This lunar terrain vehicle, if awarded the contract, we'd have to operate for 10 years on lunar surface. Right. So you need something that's really robust and rugged, similar to the remote areas of Australia. So there's information flow on how to make those things reliable that way, and then on the space-specific knowledge, things like reliability and radiation, how to ensure it can withstand that. Our U.S. team is able to help our Australian team with that sort of understanding.
And I suppose it's great to see you here at IAC 2024. Any other members of the team here as well, or
of the ELO₂
and maybe the focus of being here at IAC?
Yeah, so a number of the ELO₂ members are here. As I mentioned, we have 21 organizations. A lot of our university partners I've seen through. ANU, VSEC, are one of our outreach partners, is here. Innovor Technologies.
Yes, we just saw Matt there.
Saw Matt. CSM, quite a few. I think about half the team I've seen so far.
Right.
But our purpose, we have representatives of Lunar Outpost from the U.S., our Europe team, and Australia. So for the Australian side specifically, it's really to again showcase what Australia can do. This is Australia's first lunar rover mission, so we really wanted to bring some hardware to be like, Australia's entering the space and entering it quickly.
And it looks good on show. It's not just the one rover, although there's a lot of rovers here at IAC, so I think it's one of those things that even just from the science and the engineering aspect, people find it hard not to want to do it, I think is a thing. But eventually, as you say, you're going to be on the moon very, very shortly. And we should find out the news in terms of which way Australia is actually going to go in the near future. Obviously leading up to Sydney IAC 2025. We'll all know by then. I know that you're even wearing the badge for IAC Sydney. So Joseph, thank you very much for joining us again on Australian Space TV. Enjoy the rest of IAC here in Milan, and we'll see you in Sydney next year for 2025.
Cheers.